Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch podcast. So something different. We're going to start doing this every Thursday. Will be dropped. We record it on Tuesday as soon as team lists have come out. Just a preview of the NRL round. So we're up to NRL round 15. But before we start, how we going, lads?
Just look how he's holding a pen, please.
You should have seen how he was writing before. His thumb's broken, so he's writing. I don't know how he was writing like this.
Oh, look, why don't we all give a
like
thumbs
this.
up to the camera? Nah, bullshit.
So you're still broken, I see, from the weekend?
Yeah, I'm getting over it slowly, but
Told you, long.
broken.
Hey, it's been a long week for him, man. Long week.
I know it's broken, but inside.
Inside
That is
still broken.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's getting better.
Yeah,
It's getting better.
I've had a good week so far. Just knackered, man. Early wake ups. You?
Yeah, tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm alright.
You're all right? I was worried about you.
No, I'm all
Thought I
good.
had to come see you,
No, that's all right. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Didn't want to see anyone but a Man City fan today.
Oh, well, you have no choice.
All right.
Suck it up, princess.
No, we'll be all right.
Jumper
Okay,
was
so
Looks like a sheet of freaking sheep, eh?
what we're going to do, yeah.
I was gonna say something, but it hasn't been 2 minutes yet.
Is it from
It's like
Family
three
Guy?
sheep
Family
died
Guy,
to this
yes.
cuz.
Huh?
Oh, shoot my... You know. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through every single game this week, talk about the ins and outs and who we think is going to win. And we're just going to talk about it. So we're going to give
Sheer
our
my
tips. You had to say it, eh?
I had to.
Cheer
That
my
was stuck there.
fucking ass.
All right, so we're going to go through every game, talk about ins and outs, who we think's going to win. And, yeah, so I think it's
Big
going to...
news this week, but a lot of outs.
A lot of
Yeah,
outs,
there
a lot
is,
of players, or one player name in particular that's got a little bit of eyebrows lifted. It's the last game
I
of
think
the
there's
round.
2. There's another one.
What, a big out or in?
Nah, in.
In? Oh, yes, there is. That's
Shouldn't be
right.
there.
All right, so let's talk about it. We'll go through game by game. We start off the Thursday night game, Titans versus Tigers. So big things out of this one is AJ Brinson is back in, but on the flip side, they lose David Fafita, who's been probably their best player.
Did
this
they
year.
rest him? I read that. Did they rest him?
I don't know if it's resting.
So I read it. It's something's wrong with the concussion that he had.
But he played last week.
They played him and then decided this week we're going to arrest him. And then they also said because of the concussion.
Well, that's good.
He's still showing symptoms.
Well, at least they rested him, but they didn't get slugged with that 11 match or 11
Yeah,
day.
no.
Thing.
Whatever it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
so they rested him if, you know what.
AJ
if
Brimson
the
comes and
consequence-
takes Campbell's spot, I'm assuming?
Yeah, but Campbell, I think, drops back to the bench.
No, he's 5'8".
Oh, is Campbell playing 5'8" instead of foreign?
Oh, yeah, well, fine.
Why
So
not?
Foreign's got 2 more weeks off.
He's got 2 more weeks, yeah. He's going to be in and out. That's what we said at the beginning.
that's
of
his
the
only
year.
problem,
It's
man.
just time to retire, man. Just go.
All right, so who do you got for this game? Titans or Tigers?
That is a hard one to tip.
It's
you
very
know.
hard.
Yeah?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I find it very hard.
Tigers.
I've
I've
got
got the Tigers.
Yeah.
Only because that fade that the Titans have been going through is just disgusting. I think the Tigers.
They'll go up 16-0 first half and,
And then
just
lose
find a way to
60,
lose.
Yeah,
66.
that's the problem.
Just forfeit the game.
That's the only reason I'm tipping Tigers.
Yeah, so Tigers are 1 through 13. No big changes. Buller, I think he's my new man crush straight out. I love that guy. He's going to kill it. Got him VC'd on Supercoach.
Yeah?
VC'd.
I had him VC'd last week, but I didn't loop him because I'm an idiot. Had it on Cleary.
I should teach you how to play
You
Supercoach
should,
now.
bro.
Yeah,
you
I
should.
swear, hey,
You
the
should.
student becomes the master.
Yeah.
I was going to say it last week.
You should. All right, so I think pretty straightforward there, that one. Then we go to Raiders Warriors. So the biggest thing out of this game is Croker's back in, his 300th game. They saved him
They rested
on
him for
purpose.
it,
They rested him last week,
so he can play it at home.
so he can play his 300th game in Canberra.
Do you guys agree with that?
I agree with that. They
I
won
agree with
last
that.
week.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They won, so it
Right.
doesn't
I don't
really
like how the media went after Ricky Stewart. That was a shit go.
Yeah, but
Well, the
Especially the way he had to defend himself. That was...
what does the media have any? That they have nothing better.
Yeah, they're
to
trying to
do
make a story, of course.
yeah,
they
that's
are.
what they love. They
Yeah.
love their job is to stir shit up. And
Yeah, Ricky Stewart
they
just
tried.
snapped.
They
He's
tried,
like-
but they won. Canberra won. No one can say shit. And now he comes out. He's going to run out 300th game, massive milestone. All right, I think he's like top 5, top 6, something like that. Very high up there in the points
Yeah.
scored in an overall career. So, congrats to him.
Up on money that he leads the Viking clap.
Oh yeah, maybe,
I reckon it does.
maybe. All right, so
Small odds.
Elliot Whitehead back in for Canberra. Which is a big in. And then for the Warriors, Ali Lautuna makes his debut. I just wanted to throw that in because his name's Ali.
I saw that as well when I looked at the team list.
I got
I'm
excited.
like, Ali's going to talk about this guy.
So I'm like, oh my God.
He got happy. He's like, oh, his name's Ali. I was like,
We didn't have...
But I thought they brought Ali Lalatiri back.
Yeah, I swear to
I was
God,
like,
when I
what?
first read it, I was like, what I've been seeing
Winding
this guy
back
since
the clock.
2002.
They love their Arlies, huh?
Yeah,
Who are you
they-
going for this one?
He's back.
Who was it again? Warriors.
Raiders Warriors in Canberra, and it's Croker's 300th game.
Yeah, Canberra.
I'm going Canberra.
I'm going Canberra.
Literally just if it wasn't
I know. You know what? It's the home advantage is why I'm going.
the only reason I'm going for it because I think the Warriors are phenomenal this year. Honestly, right? They're like a side pushing the top four. The way they're playing and the teams they're beating and the performances, even their losses haven't been blowout losses, right? I'm just going Canberra because I think they'll fire up for
Croker?
Croker's 300th game
Yeah,
as captain
in Canberra.
in Canberra.
All Canberra fans.
It's
Yeah.
massive, and he's a player who came through the system. He's a player that was a part of that 2008 under 20s, the first ever under 20s comp.
Yeah.
He was the captain of the Raiders in that team. A team that had Dugan, a team that had
Blake
so
Ferguson.
many- Blake Ferguson.
Daniel Vito.
No, Daniel Vito wasn't in it. Daniel Vito was in it. He
Shandor-
came in a little
Shandor
after.
Earl,
What's his name? The guy, Joel Thompson.
Joel Thompson. Hey.
All them guys, all these
What a
guys.
throwback. Hey,
Hey,
he was-
Yeah.
Fun fact, I might be talking shit, but Jared Croker hasn't lost a game this year. Might be talking shit here, but I don't remember him losing a game this year.
You don't remember him losing.
No, didn't they lose 2 weeks ago?
They beat
No, he has
Souths and then
not.
they beat
I
Tigers.
think he has lost the game.
Maybe, but it'll be if he's lost, it's probably one. But he's come back and he's
And the
played
team's changed.
so well. Yeah, but he's played so well. I thought he's like
But
done.
even Wyden's picked up since the start of the year.
But as soon as Wyden signed for Souths, it was like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. He knows his future and he's popping off.
Yeah, it's just their defense. They've got the attack, their defense. They just let him points. Every week, 20 points or something.
Yeah, but that's if they continue to score more, they'll take
That's
it.
it, that's
They'll take it. All right. Move on to Manly versus Dolphins. So I think this is one of the big ones you were talking about. Tom Trbojevic
Trbojevic.
named to start at
yeah,
fullback
I
for
say
Manly.
that. I think the Origin game was just a niggle.
But
But they called
it
it
was category 1.
Category 1.
Oh
11
yeah,
day-
they
11
fought
day
for it.
stand
They
down.
fought. They fought. They went
They
to.
fined for exemption.
They-
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And what, they
makes-
get it?
Yeah,
well,
that
his
was.
name.
Yeah, they got it.
No, they can name him and just wait, like fight it. Like,
No, you can't name him with the 11-day
because
rule.
Dillback, same thing. Like,
Who?
With Dylan Brown.
oh, you don't know. They
Yeah, Dylan Brown. His trial's tomorrow. So if he gets done, that's different. But the other guy got
It's
medically ruled out.
Yeah, like it's.
I don't know if
Category,
David-
I thought as soon as it's category 1, they miss a week.
What'd you say? I don't know what.
when
Just then.
What I don't know. You think I run a podcast for nothing?
What are you talking
What'd I
about?
say?
I'm gonna
I
offend
don't
them.
know. He goes, "Oh, you don't know Dylan Brown or some shit." Hey, we can take this outside, but I don't care anymore.
This guy's sensitive. What's going on here?
oh,
Right?
this guy wears she mask or fucking jumper and thinks it's something.
You know how many sheep had to get sheared for this?
Yeah, so take it out on the farmer. Why me?
Not the farmer. What the farmer do? He didn't shear him.
Shear mate.
I sheared him.
All right. So anyway, let's get back. So
He
Tom,
shouldn't be playing.
Tom, I don't think he should be playing because
I
if
agree.
you've got category 1, they've come out and they said if it's category 1, you're not playing.
But
And then all of a sudden,
But then again, you get those untouchable species in this game that can do whatever they want. And,
And
Tom is
Tom's
one of them.
But if he makes it through, imagine everyone else now.
Jared,
Yeah, well,
Jared
no.
won't go through if he tried to do it. If he got concussed for that 11-day ban and he tries to fight it, they'll be like, Jared, you're going to be out for another 2 weeks just for
Yeah,
fighting.
just-
this."
no, but it sets a precedence now. Like everyone can go to the NRL and go,
I'm fine. I want to play.
"Did you let Tom off?"
Yeah. Nah.
So it's. I can't believe it's.
What's the point of bringing the rule in if you're just going to bend it?
100%. But that's the problem with NRL. They're bringing 1,000 rules, and then they don't know how to,
work around them. Yeah.
exactly adjudicate over them. All right, Cherry Evans back in at half. Okay, it's a big up for Manly. The Hammer back in for the Dolphins, so 2 Origin players. Jerry Marshall King back in for the
Yeah, he's
Dolphins,
been playing
he's
excellent.
been so good.
He's one of the best hookers there.
His
Not, if
running
not
game-
the
His
best hooker
running
in the
game.
game.
His
Yeah.
running game is
game.
unbelievable, bro.
It's
He's not his brother,
outstanding.
let's be fair.
No, of course not. His brother's
But
a
his-
borderline immortal.
But his pace off the mark is cracker.
Bro,
his pace off the mark is
It was
unbelievable.
last year, as soon as we sold him, as soon as the Bulldogs sold him.
Is that
Yeah,
paying
yeah,
good
for you guys, he popped off.
for
Yeah,
us,
he
bro.
did.
I'm like, bro, this guy's a gun, and then now look at him. If he could just stay injury free, he's got a few suspensions in there as well. Man, he does a lot of work for them. A lot of work for them. And in defense as well, that popped up out of nowhere. I think there was a game where this year he made 50-something tackles
and he's
and not a
smashing him as
single
well.
miss. Yeah,
He's dumping a lot of people.
he's
as well.
gone very well. Anthony Milford out for 3 weeks due to suspension.
Doesn't really matter. does it?
I think he gets dropped this week anyway.
Yeah, because who's back?
Cody Nickerham is back to 5'8".
To 5. That's right, to 5'8", and
Hammer's back.
Hammer's back at fullback. So yeah, Milford out 3 weeks.
How long is Sullivan out for?
I'm not sure.
He's been out
Yeah,
for
I thought he'd be back by now.
He's
It's been
been
like
out
10
for a
rounds or
while.
something.
Yeah,
He's
he's
been out
been-
for a while. I can't remember what the injury was
It
exactly.
was a peck, wasn't it?
think so, yeah. I
maybe,
think,
yeah.
I think it was.
Maybe.
Shoulder or peck. Like,
It was
he.
somewhere because I remember him coming off field like that. But it's been dragging.
It's been a long time.
It's not
I
like-
forgot the bloke even existed. Imagine if he was still around. That he was playing. He was in good form.
He was very
I only
good,
remembered
very
him
good form.
because last week's game they showed him in the box. I was like, oh,
yeah, he's
this
just
guy's still
he's
here.
gone missing.
Yeah, that reminds me of what's his name because I seen him on Instagram. I was scrolling through Pappenhausen. where
Yeah, he
was
popped up for me
did you
doing
see the training?
squats and all that.
Bro, but that's 10 months. 10 months he's been out.
He he hasn't ran yet.
No, and he's saying
He hasn't ran at all.
Hasn't
no,
ran yet.
He says he doesn't feel confident running.
Yeah,
He
he-
came out and like, bro, I love that
There's
guy.
a whole documentary going on
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, there's a film crew running.
I've been
around
watching
this,
here
man.
and there.
But I love Pappenhausen, bro.
He's such a good
Honestly,
bloke.
even the way he came out to the media and said it straight. He's like, I thought it was going to take, like, I've been injured before. And then everyone was telling me, you know, this takes this long to recover from. And then he's like, I'll put in my head, because this is what I do with every other injury that I've had, I'm going to come back in half that time or 3/4 that time. Instead, it's pushed him further than what they thought he was going to come back at, and he's gone, it's so hard to stay mentally
Like, you've
strong.
seen the injury, bro. That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
to even come back from
broken
that injury.
patella. That's so hard to do.
To even come back from that injury, it will be scary.
Bro, just
Yeah.
imagining it. Bro.
Try running for the first time and someone, you know, all contact is around the knee. Most contacts around the
Yeah,
knees
because when they
and
tackle
legs
low-
in the NRL. Imagine that. You'll be petrified to run.
Yeah,
Just take the year
so,
off. Come back better next year, hopefully.
yeah, so that's the Manly Dolphins. We just spoke about all the ins and outs. Who do we think is going to win this game?
Manly.
I got Manly.
Yeah?
4 Pines Park.
Yeah.
Full team.
I got Dolphins. I don't think Tom plays.
Apparently,
I don't think
did
I'll
Garrick have a positional switch?
No, he's still in.
Yeah, but apparently there was a positional switch for him. They changed his position, no?
I have no idea.
I highly doubt that.
Get the producer, work her magic.
If they did that, it's the
Just
dumbest
talk
thing I've
us,
seen.
just
They put him center for
searches it
one
up.
game, touched the ball like 5 times.
Is this Garrick?
How shit did he play that game?
You can't put him in the centers. One of the best
They
players.
played him in the centres.
Yeah, I know. He's
Yeah.
I think in the Dragons he was playing centre wing.
Well, if Tom doesn't play, you
But-
put him fullback, not Weeks. Like
Yeah,
Weeks
they
is
should play him
shit.
fullback. We've been over this on the podcast, man.
Weeks kills
What
me,
does
bro.
he usually play?
Winger.
He's a centre.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
so he's centre.
So I told you.
Yeah, all right.
I might not pick him for Supercoach this week then. That gives me a reason to put Johnson as my reserve.
I feel like he always pops up.
Weeks does not use him at all.
Yeah, Weeks doesn't pass.
Far out.
Wait, is that
bloke.
with Tom in the team as well?
Yeah,
How?
I don't know.
Who are they missing?
I don't know who they're playing on the wing.
Can you read the back five?
So Tom Trebojevic, Jason Saab, Kula, Garrick, Tuapolutu. Yeah, Schuster and Cherry Evans.
So the only one missing is
Harper.
Harper.
But I think Harper's been dropped.
But you didn't put Garrick center.
He's playing Tuapolotu on the wing
Is that massive dub?
with the massive hair.
Ah,
The
yeah.
Islander. Yeah.
Right. Oh,
I don't know. I'm going Dolphins. I like the Dolphins this season. I
that's
feel
no
like
good,
they
bro.
just
That's no good.
pop off at every opportunity. So I'm going Dolphins.
I can't go past Manly.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins. All right, Dragons, Rabbitohs.
Not much to say.
Not much. The biggest thing out is the trail is still out, and it's scary with Origin coming, which we're going to talk about at the end of all of our tips.
I think he misses Origin again.
I hope not, because
We are.
God,
It's looking scary for New South
we
Wales.
have no one.
Murray won't be back.
We're
I
going to
reckon.
pick Pengai again.
I wouldn't have
it's-
to pick Pango. It's Finucane's around, brother.
Mate, Angus Crichton when he
I'm
did.
just shouting his name from the rooftops, bro.
It's bound to happen.
He's just not. He's
Fila
not
doesn't
flashy.
look at Origin plays. He
Oh,
looks
Big
at
Red.
names.
Big Red's Queensland.
Oh, he's.
Yeah, he's a Queenslander.
And he'll play this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll probably
but
get
that,
picked.
that's why I said it because I read
Dry
somewhere
arrows
that.
out.
Actually, no, they got Kafusi.
That's if.
They'll play Kafusi over.
Yeah,
Hillsborough,
probably.
100%.
But no, there's.
Kafusi's getting old, but he's still.
No, they'll
He's
play
a
him.
gun.
He's still
He's
coming
always
out,
playing.
cleaning
He's
everyone.
going to throw
up.
shots on Hines again.
Yeah, so it's scary. The Trill's out. If he's out next week, would you have him in your Origin team without like nearly a month of football under his
Yes.
belt? Would you?
Yes,
I can't figure anyone better.
Yeah,
Like to put there.
I'll have him there, 100%.
I would in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you have to.
I would in a heartbeat because he's a gun. The Trill's a gun. As much as he is lazy, I think he fires up for New South Wales. Every time he's played for him, he's popped off. So
Unless he's at home eating fucking KFC and shit.
still pop him in. I don't
But
care,
even in
bro.
the centres, like he doesn't touch the ball as much as fullback. So.
Yeah, but he does. He's not as lazy, bro. When
Yeah.
he's playing for New South Wales, he pops off usually.
But they're also missing Jai Arrow. So
And
Murray.
And
Murray, man.
and Gilbert. Gilbert, is that?
that's Dolphins.
Cam Murray, Dry Arrow.
No, for Queensland, I'm saying.
Yeah, Gilbert's
Oh
gone,
yeah, Gilbert. I thought we were
Tom
talking
Gilbert.
about the Dragons' Rabbitohs game.
No.
Dragons Rabbitohs game. You got Cam Murray's out,
Joy Arrow. And
Jai Arrow's
Mitchell.
out, and Latrell Mitchell. Who do you got? Dragons or Rabbitohs?
Rabbitohs.
Cody Walker's in form.
Yeah, I got Rabbitohs as well.
I don't think it'll be a blowout.
Like you can't honestly want more people out. Like this is the opportunity for the Dragons to beat the Rabbitohs.
If Cody Walker's out, then I'll probably tip the Dragons. We need that one more player.
You should give him a go.
Probably. I don't rate Taff. He's the fullback. So
I don't rate tough, but then you see the opposition side.
Cody
fullback.
Walker right now is in. Oh, okay.
Opposition side fullback, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather Taff over
Yes.
Sloan,
yes.
100%. But Cody Walker right now, he's probably the informed player of the
5'8",
competition.
informed 5'8" at least.
Player, honestly. The way he's been playing the past month.
Yeah, I think it'll be hard to beat Cody Walker.
You don't need to tell me, brother. He's been winning me super coach games.
Yeah, I'm bringing him in this week. A little too late, but got to
Ride the wave, boys.
get him in. So we're all tipping Rabbitohs. Okay, we'll move on to Broncos
we had
Knights.
Him so cheap as well, me and him.
Broncos
I had him
Knights,
cheap.
yeah.
I got him cheap.
Phil, so then we got rid of him. Broncos Knights, we got Cobbo and Frizzell both coming back into the team after representing their respective states. Pretty straightforward game, I think this is.
All Origin players there. Broncos should
Broncos.
kill
This
them.
should be a blowout. Ponga still at fullback. What's his name?
Gamble
No, the guy
Miller.
that played Miller. Thank you, Lachlan Miller. Still,
on the bench or dropped.
I'm not sure. Can you check if Lachlan Miller's on the bench, please?
Well, that's still a waste, brother. If you're not going to put him at fullback, don't put him on the
Don't
side.
put him, 100%. Because it's a waste of an interchange spot. You can have a hooker there. You can have someone.
They
who
don't
can
even play him.
multiple
They put him on the bench
positions.
and they just leave him
And they
to
leave him.
rot there.
Yeah. So
But yeah, Brisbane for me, Brisbane for you, Brisbane for you.
yeah, I think this is going to be a blowout.
Lachlan Miller is reserve 21.
Okay, so he's been dropped completely. Which if you're going to play Ponga at fullback,
You'd rather
you
not.
might as well. You might as well. But Lachlan Miller is started the season off on fire, and then had a few bad games. Got
No, I
dropped.
wouldn't call them bad games. They're average
The
games.
one before he got dropped, he done nothing that game.
Yeah, but
Done nothing. So, and then Ponga at fullback. We move on to, and again, we all tip the Broncos. Roosters versus Panthers. So, let's talk about first one. Sawali's out for 3 weeks. What do we think about that? I'll go to you as a Roosters fan.
Yeah, but whatever I say, you're gonna say, "Oh, boys."
No.
I don't agree that he should be suspended.
I agree with you.
I reckon we should have been penalised in the game.
Not even
I
a
don't
penalty.
think it would have penalised on the
What,
game.
high knee?
It wasn't even a high knee,
Listen,
bro.
no, it's his running style. He's been questioned about it
Look
before.
at that tackle by Marnie was.
His head
So
was
shit.
completely on. It wasn't shit. He got his head stuck on the wrong side. You're supposed to get outside, but because he stepped,
He went
he
on
got
the
it on the
inside.
inside. And it was clean. It wasn't like if his knee connected to his jaw or his thigh hit his jaw or his face or anything like that, I understand. But he collected it. Okay, it was a raised knee, right? But he hit him in the hip.
That's what I'm saying. Most you should have got out of that was a penalty on the field.
I don't think
Nothing-
it should have been a penalty.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't a penalty.
Most.
But this is what burns me as a Doggies fan. He's like, okay, you fucking all right. He misses 3 weeks now. What the fuck do we get out of it?
Nothing.
We're the team playing. We're the one that Marnie is Marnie.
He just
out?
went down a play. No, they named him.
Marnie got named. All right. So, but Marnie was off for that game, and we ended up losing by 1 with a lock playing at. Who's never played Hawker.
He got concussed too. They took him
Yes,
off as
and then
well.
he came off. So like, we lost by 1. Maybe that would have been a game changer.
Of course.
Do you know
If
what I mean?
Marnie stays on.
Marnie's huge. He's
Marnie's
huge for
kicking
us.
game from hooker would have changed the game.
He's huge for us, right?
Yeah.
I'm watching that and I'm going, okay. And then anyway, but I don't think it's a penalty. I don't think it's a suspension. I
No.
think what they've done is they've looked at his priors because he's done it before twice.
They've warned him, yeah.
And they've warned him. And then now they've come out and they've literally, I don't know, looked at this through a fucking microscope and said, we're penalising this. We're going to get him on this one.
But how do you penalise someone on their running style? I mean, sorry, suspend someone on their.
Hell, he's got it. It's not his, it's the way he hits the line.
Yeah, he goes
He
body
jolts,
knees.
Yeah, like he raises his leg higher than his usual stride. He's got to change that because it is dangerous.
Well, he's going to to fucking
Union, yeah.
I still got a year and a half here. So.
Yeah, so he's got.
Well, he's playing next year.
Yeah, he's going to.
I honestly think we're going to release him early. But till then.
Well, I think if there's an option to buy someone out there, you will release him and use that money.
You have to.
Why the fuck not?
Well, we can because Manu back to centre and then Billy Smith back to centre. We don't need to buy anyone.
Billy
Well, who's your wingers?
Tupou and Junior Porga now.
Yeah, but you think he's going to stay?
Porga? Yeah. He's named this week as well.
Yeah, I seen him named this way. Who was your winger before? Oh, yeah, it was Suarez.
Corey Allen,
Well, his name. Oh yeah,
He's in the centres
He's
now.
playing centre,
which I prefer.
but he's safe. He played good against the Dogs.
Who? Alan?
Alan,
Yeah, I just prefer Sawali on the wing. That's all it
100%.
is. Yeah.
I agree.
Well, you need
Uh,
to.
I don't say Alan shit.
Did he name Swiley? Oh, no, Swiley's gone.
Sawali's
Sorry.
gone, yeah.
And
So two
okay,
players on the
and
wing.
so Sawali out for 3 weeks through a very questionable suspension. But then we got Cleary out for 6 weeks, tweaking his hamstring. It's a grade 2 tear. Like fuck, when it rains, it pours. Like I've said a million times, in New South Wales, it's pouring right now.
We're hammering.
It's borderline flooding.
And you still got Tom Huff injured. You got Latrell who might not play. Cameron Murray might not play. We're fucked.
Well, there's so many.
We're
There's
fucked.
so many.
But it might make changes to win.
Maybe.
Hines will run the ball more than Cleary did.
So at the
That's
end of
if
this,
they
we're going
name
to talk
Hines.
about. We're going to
We'll
talk
talk
about
about
just
it,
quickly who would we bring in, who would we rather. But then next week, hopefully, we'll pick our Origin 2 sides. So we'll put
It's
into
it's
concrete
this
there.
Monday they get picked, right? This Monday.
Next Monday.
What's today?
Is it next Monday?
No, Monday coming.
Monday coming, they get
Because
picked.
they go to training for a week.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Monday coming, they get picked.
So we can't do that.
We'll drop a. Oh yes. We'll think about it. We'll see. Maybe we'll record it today. All right, but it's huge news. Not for just New South Wales, Panthers as well. Okay,
Fuck the Panthers. No one gives a shit.
they've got a Salmon, I think, playing halfback now. No, sorry, Cogger, and they've got Salmon coming in.
Who's all right.
As a bit-
all right.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah, it's not all right.
Apparently, Freddie called Salmon and told him, "Do you want to replace Nathan
Oh,
Cleary?"
is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
that
Penalty
Penrith
connection.
link.
Link up, yeah.
All right, so who do we got for this game?
Who was playing again?
Roosters, Panthers.
I think it's so hard. I have on my phone Penrith tipped, but without Cleary,
It's so hard to tip.
it's so hard. And I think I might, like, it's a 90% chance I'll change to the Roosters.
I'm going Panthers.
I want Roosters.
Don't talk to me.
No, I'm just saying.
Beyond that, this conversation
it.
goes
Look,
nowhere.
look. If we're going to be title contenders, this is the game.
You have
I'm not
to
saying we're
win.
going to win. This is the game where we show now. That's it. We have to show.
He's
have
got-
to win.
The
If we don't
Dragons,
show up, then
the Dragons done you a favour because if he's done beat a Nathan Cleary
Less.
less Penrith,
look, Nathan Cleary's gone. Sawali's not centre, which they scored most of their tries against. All right.
Victor Radley's still not back.
Teddy looks like he's gaining some sort of form. Not saying
But
he's
it
in
was
form.
the Dogs. So
But he's running. He's running
yeah,
again.
but
That's
he's
what-
always been running.
For the Roosters, no, he's getting
Yeah.
like 6 runs.
That also scares me because he's beaten by 1 point.
Yeah, but not being rude.
And they only beat you by
All
a
their
point.
tries with
Well, we
on
beat
who?
them. Yeah, and then we
Yeah.
beat
Hey,
them
whose
both.
side were all their tries on? The Galb, Swali.
He's not a cab. You want him on the wing.
It was just use speed. We used our speed.
That's what I'm saying. He's went around us, not through us. Panthers can't do that. Who do they got? Just two and tall.
Do you remember the last time he's played? They did not go around you. They went straight
Hey,
through
who,
you.
who through? Swali.
Everyone threw straight through the middle.
Nah.
Who was the bloke that had
Sawali.
that blinder?
Tyrone Peachy.
No, bro.
And Sorensen's on Swali's
Sorensen.
side. Swali's
It
side.
was Swali's side.
All tries with Swali.
I think
Yeah,
Panthers
right.
win. I honestly think Panthers win.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's a very hard tip for me. I'm going to stick with Penrith for now, but I might
Oh,
change.
look, my tip's Roosters, but I do think Penrith will win. If we don't pull up. But if we pull up,
If you play like you did against the Dogs, you lose.
He's getting thumped.
Yeah, okay. So Melbourne Sharks, no real changes here. All the Origin players backing up. Everyone's playing. Got a full 1 to 13, 1 to 13. Who do we think wins this one?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Sharks.
Yeah? Why?
Munster's not getting as involved
It
as
was
he
one-
usually
it was
does.
one game.
One game.
Even the game
It
before,
was one game.
you didn't watch it because we were at sushi. I watched the whole game.
I wasn't at sushi. I was watching it.
Whoa.
I wasn't at sushi.
No, that was
Wasn't
not
it?
you.
No, I didn't go.
You two, what did Cameron Smith do? That Cameron Smith. Bro.
Cam Munster. Everything they've done, they goes through him.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's not getting involved that much anymore.
I don't. The Sharks can't beat teams that they're in contention with.
That I agree with too.
They
They
don't.
play for 20 minutes and then lose
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
They've been just,
As
they've
soon
been
as,
flat.
as soon as they're in an arm, yeah, I've been saying it. They've been boring to watch. As soon as they're in an arm wrestle, they fold.
They are so lucky they have Hines.
So lucky.
Without Hines,
So
that is
lucky.
one of the shit. Oh, sorry, not.
They're not a shit team, bro. but
Very
there's no
Speak-
backbone
unwatchable
there,
team.
bro.
Speaking about the Sharks, I've seen a TikTok of New South Wales side. Cameron McInnes was hooker. What are you talking about?
I said I'd like that. I've been saying Cameron McInnes since he was with the
Cook,
Dragons.
Cook needs to be.
Cameron McInnes, bro.
I'll choose Cook over
His defense. Yeah. You choose Cook,
But
but
you lose a lot in attack.
McInnes
You do.
can be a 14. Look at that. I
No,
don't
you
mind that.
start him, and you bring Appy Coruscant in when everyone's tired, because Coruscant can run.
No, if you're gonna do something like that,
That's
Cook,
smart.
it's Cook.
Smart.
That's pretty good. If you play
Because
play McInnes 14 because he can cover every position in the forward pack, including hooker.
he can.
It's not about shout, Bill.
It's not a shout, but if you're gonna do what he just said, I say Cook.
Cook has to be the 100%.
I reckon
No doubt. But I was
Yeah,
saying
because
that's
you
what I
don't
said.
want-
before.
Defensively,
don't want-
McInnes is way better
You don't
than
want
both.
too many changes, man. You can't have so many changes.
But
Cook
it's
and Coruscant.
inevitable right now.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, so we got Sharks, Melbourne Sharks. Okay, we move on. Last game of the week: Dogs versus Parramatta. So the Bulldogs versus Parramatta. Junior Paulo back in, Kiraz back in for the Bulldogs. So we finally have a full back line, first time since like round
Yeah,
4.
Kiraz will still be playing at what 60%.
Yeah, but still, a Kiraz at 60%, bro. He's a meter eater, bro. that
he
kid.
is. He is.
His running
He
game's
loves a
unbelievable.
run. He loves a run.
He looks
And I was
for it.
saying at the beginning of the year, I was making calls like, bro, this guy, he can play Origin this year. The way he was playing. And then he got injured.
If he wasn't injured,
And then he
Too
fucked it.
early, but you don't throw him in now.
Bro, throw him.
because
The
you want a
guy plays-
workhorse. He
the
loves
guy-
running.
He does.
The guy, imagine, he, excuse me, off the kick, Toa has the first hit up, Kira has the second hit up. We're playing on their halfway line.
Yeah, that's
And then
lethal.
now
That is
you might have
lethal.
Latrell after him.
Oh my God.
Fuck me, we're in the try line.
A fit Tommy Turbo try before we get to last. But instead, we're going,
We love the 60%ers
I
now.
don't know who's playing.
If you're not half injured, you're not playing.
It's
Literally.
yeah. So anyway, so the Junior Paulo back in after playing Origin. Kiraz back in for the Dogs. Dylan Brown named. So after everything that's happened with Dylan Brown,
You have to name him. And it's because I told you before.
the court case is on
The
Wednesday.
court case is on Wednesday, tomorrow. But,
Is it 100%?
yeah, that's what I read. But, yeah, it's 100%. But that's not the thing. The thing is, they don't know how long he's looking at yet.
Yeah. So
That's why they can name him.
because
Once they get it, yeah, once they get a certain length of sentencing, that's when they can
The stand down
either
rule.
stand down rule or he can still play depending on the length of the sentence.
Yeah, because if it's 11 years,
Yeah.
then stand down rules applies. If it's any charge for a crime that's 11 years plus, the stand down rule applies. If it's something less than that, then
I don't know if
rules-
it's 11 years, it might be a bit less.
No,
I think it was 11
it's
years. I was reading it.
Because
And
someone also said his charge will max 5 years.
5 years. Yeah,
So-
but so now what's happened is so the story came out of how everything happened. Excuse
Oh,
me,
it
with
did?
Dylan Brown. Yeah. So what happened was apparently he was touching this girl, this and that, whatever, and she's walked up to a bouncer and said, this guy's he keeps grabbing me, he keeps touching me. I feel very uncomfortable. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go check the CCTV footage. So he went check the footage, and as soon as he checked the footage, he's called police.
So,
It's
yeah.
pretty bad.
It looks really bad.
Yeah.
The way the stories come out, it looks really bad.
With the bouncer called the police. She didn't call the police,
No,
the bouncer
bouncer
did?
called the
Bouncer.
police.
Then it might be
It
bad.
looks bad. Now we're saying it's tomorrow. It's gonna come out. He's got his court date, so we're gonna know a lot more tomorrow. But it doesn't look good for him, just the way everything happened. I don't understand why rugby league players in general do this.
They draw this attention to themselves.
I don't understand.
I think he's in a relationship too.
I have no idea.
That's beyond the
But
point.
even if they are they're rugby league players, man. They're not sticking to one person.
No.
It's always been like that. But it's like
Opportunities
you
are
know
limitless.
you're a high profile person. People are gonna have their eyes on you. Females are gonna have their eyes on
Stay
you.
under the radar, bro.
You gotta kick it.
Yeah.
And you can't just go around everywhere, touch whatever you want, do whatever you want. You gotta realize it's not like, bro, I heard Willie Mason on the Willie Mason podcast. He goes, if some of the stories come out that what we done when we used to go on camps or we used to go on tours, he goes, we'll all be in jail.
Well, there were stories that came out.
Yes, but it's
And they were fucked too.
and have a laugh because there's no videos,
Yeah.
there's no phone,
Yeah.
CCTV footage, everything was blurry, so you can't really tell who's who.
Yeah.
But nowadays, bro, with technology, phones,
They'll identify you
CCTV,
from your fucking pube if you
But
have
you
it on
swear
the
to
side.
there's a
God.
bit of a recording. Did you see it? You could see Dylan Brown perfectly. Like
yeah, dancing, walking
they
up
can
to
see
the girl.
everything. Like,
So it's
It's crazy.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but like we said in the last episode, if he hasn't done anything wrong, I hope he gets off. But if he's done something wrong and he's in the
Then
wrong,
good
well,
riddance.
100%, he
See you
deserves
later.
everything he gets. All right, but whatever happens with that, he's been named. We're gonna learn more about this in the future. Dogs, Para. I feel like it's a must-win for both teams. Even though I don't think at this point any of us will make the 8, I still have faith as a Bulldogs fan. Cowboys have a bye this week, but I do think Dogs and Para, this is must win
For both.
100%.
for both teams, 100%. So saying that, who do we think is going to win?
If Dylan Brown plays, Para. If he's out, I think everything goes through him. Dogs win.
I think Bulldogs win regardless if he plays or not. I think what's happened is going to be weighing a lot
Just
on him.
way on, yeah.
I got Para.
All right. And that is the round. Like I just said as well, Cowboys have the bye. So we're done really. That's round 15. This is going to be an ongoing thing every Tuesday. As soon as the team lists come out, we'll release the episode on Thursday at around 5 o'clock. Just so you guys have something to sink your teeth into while you wait for the footy. All right. Now we're going to talk about...
I want to crack him up.
Isn't that good? But that was good.
It was good.
I think that was good. All right.
It's all right.
So let's talk about some of the injuries that have, like, everything that's happening now. State of origin teams, like we said, get picked, I think, on, if we're not wrong, on Monday. All right?
Yeah, it is Monday.
Yep. Okay. Let's talk about some of the injuries. So we'll start off with the big one.
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary. Like, that's huge. Like, this is one of the biggest origin stories to come out in a very long time because he's been our halfback for the past, 4 series? Right? From a young age, he was leading us around. Who would you have, not just as halfback, but in your halves combination?
Honestly, I would want Hines 5'8", because I think he's more of a ball runner, more than a controlling player. Adam Reynolds, number 7.
That's your pick.
So if he wants to keep Hines goes 6, Reynolds 7.
But
if
I'm
not
talking
if
about-
he
I'm not
If
wants
he's
talking
to.
ready
about
to,
him. I'm talking
if he's
about
ready
you.
to make big calls, Reynolds 7, Cody Walker 6.
You. What do you think they should do?
Adam Reynolds 7, Cody Walker 6.
Okay.
I 100% back that.
100%. 100%. I was looking at it and I remember, because you said it on last week's episode. You were saying Katie Walker, Adam Reynolds, and I dismissed it straight away. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? You think about it. You're going to have that control of Adam Reynolds who can control the game. Kick, that's it. Doesn't really have to run. And then you just let Walker
Cody Walker
play
run
off
around,
that.
let him muck around a bit.
Play off that. Because like I said literally a couple of minutes ago, he's right now the most informed player in rugby league.
He's got that grab in him
He
too.
does. And,
Yeah, he'll fall punch, but if he has
and
to.
I don't know. I think it was. I can't remember who it was, but I was watching a podcast and someone was saying, "That's right. I watch other podcasts other than this one." All right. He was saying when you're playing Queensland play, they use gunslingers. That's the word he used. Gunslingers. Cameron Munster is a gunslinger. He'll go out there and he showed in the last couple of minutes of that game. Bang! He went for it. He just went for it. He started firing on all cylinders. The only player who can do that for New South Wales is who? Cody Walker.
True.
That's the only player. What other 5'8" can you see that can go? We'll try. Even though he'll make a mistake here and there.
He tries.
But he'll try. The game's 2 points down, he'll try a shit kick. He'll try a chip. He'll try a crossfield kick. He'll try something different that no one expects.
I agree.
It's Cody Walker. He's the only one. Now I've seen the debate for I like Adam Reynolds, like I just said, because of the control, and I think that's why we all do.
Plus
right?
he's playing at home, baby.
100%. He's used to Suncorp.
Home baby, relax. He's not a Queenslander.
Yeah, but for the
No,
Broncos.
don't drop that. Don't play a drop at home. It's inbred town.
I'll throw hands.
Get up for hands.
Why are you angry today? What's going on? It's the second
Why are you
time. in
targeting me,
30
brother?
At home babies.
He is playing at home. What the fuck do you want from me?
Bro, I said sink his teeth into that and he didn't care.
I know.
Well, you said it was at home, baby.
He's fine.
Oh, no, I'm backing you. I
Yeah.
reckon you should fucking crack him.
I should.
But we'll leave it till after. You know what? If we get to 10 likes, we'll record it. All right?
Bit much. 7? 7 likes.
7? Yeah, make it more realistic.
Is that what him losing his teeth is worth?
Oh, shit.
Billy, I'll cave your head in. Are
listen.
Didn't a girl dislocate your shoulder?
we really going to go there? Did a girl really dislocate my shoulder, Billy?
If you don't tell me to say wallah, yes.
Say one.
All right. Okay.
I dislocated my shoulder, fist in your ass.
This is just gone. Bro, what was I up to? I've seen the argument for Hines halfback, Walker 5'8".
Don't like it.
I feel like it's 2 running halves.
Don't
control.
like it.
Yeah, no one that can really control the game. So I do think Adam Reynolds, and I've seen fucking, I don't know
If you're about to
why.
bring up Moses,
I
that's
swear to
so
God, I've seen it,
stupid.
and people were
That's
saying,
Uncle Gus Gill right there. Gus Gill.
Oh, he
Gus
dropped
Gould said
that.
it.
Yes.
There you go.
said Blues.
Yes.
And that's the guy in the Bulldogs. There you go.
He wants Mitchell Moses there.
You know, if Gus Gould said it, I have to agree.
That's Uncle
Mitchell
Gussie.
Moses is the greatest halfback ever.
And he did say Luke Brooks at 6.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
See, that I can agree with that. Moses and Brooks together again.
You know what, bro? Just throw him in.
Just get Aaron Woods in as well.
Saviour.
They were
Tedesco.
talking
Tedesco?
about
Yeah.
they were talking about Adam Reynolds.
Yeah.
I think it was on the 360 or whatever.
No, he's on
Whatever.
some
Channel 9
classified.
program, yeah.
And he goes, it's not a bad shout, but he goes, for me, I'd put Mitchell Moses.
No, he wouldn't touch that spot.
I would not do Mitchell Moses.
That's good.
But Filler will do something like that. That's the thing.
If he listens to Uncle Gus, which Uncle Gus has a big pool, mate.
We're fucked if he does.
No, he can't.
He's got a big pool, Uncle
Because
Gus.
he's done nothing this year. Mitchell Moses has done nothing of note. His team's out of the 8.
Can Dylan Brown play Oregon? We need a bit of
No,
a grub
that's-
in there.
We need some. No, I'm not gonna go there. No, let's stop.
All right, so let's digress.
Yes, we digress.
All right, we
Because you
go.
use the big word, I'm full of dropping shit.
We go.
We need a groper on our team.
We go. Mitchell Moses, no way, right? I think
Squirrel.
I heard. Apparently he's got the second best kicking game after Cleary. I don't know where that came from,
Who the
but
fuck
I
said
don't know
that?
who said it, bro. It was an NRL 360.
Kicking game.
Second best kicking game after Nathan Cleary. I'm like, these guys have not seen Adam
You know
Reynolds
what?
play.
Yeah, Arnold Reynolds, but he does have a decent kicking game.
Yeah,
mate.
but Adam Reynolds, bro. Adam Reynolds controls the game
Yeah,
literally with
100%.
his boot.
with his dick, with his boot.
yeah,
Yeah,
boot. Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes it looks like it. Okay. Anyway.
He's a tripod.
Yeah. So we've heard. All right. So all right, you got that. So that's our halves. We reckon it should be
100% Reynolds and
Reynolds
Walker.
7, Walker 6. Okay. Now
Well, it might look like a bunnies formation sort of thing. What was it? The bunnies link.
the bunnies link here or connection.
Fuck, it works.
No, listen.
then you have Damien at
I'm going
9.
off form. I'm not going off these connections.
Damien 9, Murray 13,
The Chore 3.
and Zabadi, what's his name?
Campbell
Campbell Graham 3.
Would you keep Tedesco fullback?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I would. 100%. I would. Even
Well, who
though
would you put there?
you can shuffle it around, but I'll keep.
Like
I'll
Taff?
keep Sloan. Okay, bring Dufty back. No, I'll keep. You got to keep Teddy number 1.
You have to.
All right.
That's our captain. We got to back our captain. We
100%.
shit on him in that episode.
Well, he deserved it.
He burnt me.
He deserved
He
it.
burnt the fuck out
He
of him.
deserved it, but you don't drop him, right?
But now that the tempers are cooled, we got to back our captain.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hooker.
Damien.
Damien.
Yeah, I'll go Cook. I'll go Damien Cook, and I'm not going off South's connection. I hate these club
No, no,
connections,
no.
right? I'm going off inform.
Form, yes.
Inform,
And Souths have been informed. That's just
inform,
what
and
it
he
is.
plays 80 minutes. Epic Cross South towards the end of that game.
He started off solid.
Yeah, 100%. He was
The
one of our
wheels
best
started falling
players.
off,
He was
mate.
one of our best players. All right. Crichton, most likely going to get picked again.
Oh, Stephen Crichton.
Stephen Crichton at centre.
I don't hate it.
Nah, if
You want to bring Campbell Graham in?
Campbell
I
Graham.
would, but if they don't bring him in, I still won't hate Crichton. Crichton was one of the best.
He was
on
one
the
of our better players, but bro, Campbell Graham, like what more does he have to do? Honestly, what more does he have to do? He scored 1,000 tries, 1,000 line breaks, 1,000 everything.
There's one thing I can think of, but it's not child friendly.
Children shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah, he should probably blow Freddie.
It's
Might work.
a fair shout. Fair shout.
It might work.
Well, Crichton's got fucking dusty knees right now, bro.
It does look like a bit of a Hoover.
He must have done something to get named the first time, but
Nah, it's
he
just,
was one of our
it's
better
just
players.
the Penrith link.
Yeah, but that's gone now. The main,
Yeah, but
know.
still, him and Toto on the same side. I like it.
yeah.
Well, look, Luai's staying in this team, so we should.
There's no way.
They're gonna keep
staying.
Crichton.
It's gonna be Hines. It's gonna be Hines and Luai.
Nah, they
And
keep Luai.
that cringes me.
Hines and Loy.
But you see everyone in
We're
New South
fucked.
Wales calling for changes, commentators, everything. But Philo won't see that. Just a fuck with.
We're fucked.
But
All right.
it is
What
great. That's
about
footy,
what about props? So hopefully Jobo will be back. I think he's
Yeah,
slot straight
Gerbo
in.
and Payne Haas.
Pengai gone.
Junior
No,
Paul
Pango
after
can
that.
go to the bench. He can. I don't mind.
Junior
but
Paul
bro,
on the
I'd
bench.
rather-
Nah,
Yeah,
Paula
you
could
got,
start.
I reckon, no, you got Haas starting,
Haas and Gerbo.
Jobo starting, Paulo on the bench,
Finucane with him on the bench.
Finucane, please.
It's not happening. But
Someone send this to Freddie. Finucane has to get picked.
What
Bro,
a,
he's
what a
so
defensive
good.
middle.
He's
What
so
a defensive middle.
good. And he can play
him and
anywhere in the
Gerbo, bro.
forwards. And he can play anywhere
Even
in the
Payne
forward
Haas, not
pack.
many people are getting through him.
I don't know, bro. I think
Haas, I feel like Haas struggles with Origin.
he should get
Cam
picked.
Murray in the middle there too.
I'm telling you, we got
I'll pick
workhorses.
Cam Murray at lock and I'll drop Yo.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll drop
Hey, if you
Yo.
want him there, put him on the bench.
No, but you don't even play him on the bench because he's not.
You're
He's not.
starting
He's not a running.
Yo.
He's not a running forward.
I was
Who
talking
the
about
fuck
Yo, yeah.
says that? He's not running forward.
He doesn't run. He actually doesn't
Yeah, I
run.
know.
He tackles
he's
and passes.
that link player. He passes, but the Queenslanders know it, bro. Because like I said last week or whenever we recorded that episode, they've got hours of footage to record. And when they give us this shape, they're going to go back to fucking Yo.
And
So
they've
just
done it
rush
every
him.
time.
So
And
the
they-
difference
and they rush
is
him every
Cameron
time.
Murray from hooker, like if Damien's hooker, it'll be a short ball galore to Cameron Murray.
Yeah, but even Cam Murray can
He'll
play.
run out,
The
he'll
difference
hit.
between Cam Murray and Yo, right? Cam Murray can play that ball at the line.
Yo goes
Yo
early.
plays that backline play where he's behind the block play. No, Cam Murray will get a flat ball and then play off that or run.
And he can burrow, bro. He can run.
Right,
That's the thing,
his
yeah.
play the ball is statistically. This is numbers. I'm not talking out of my ass here. The fastest play the ball in the NRL.
I agree.
He's
Damien
an
Cook loves him.
Yeah, of course he
Loves
does.
him.
He makes Damien Cook's job so much easier.
That's what you need in an intense Origin game. You need that quick play the ball and that fucking line speed, bro.
100%. So I think for me, I'll drop Yo. As much as he's a good player, he is, but this game does not suit him. This style,
That's it.
Because they found him out game one. So they should fucking change it. Bring in a lock that can play lock.
And if we lose the Penrith link, he has no idea. Like
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Maybe
Cleary
start
gone.
running.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
He become a
he's a
running
good run,
forward.
he's a good runner of the ball, but just doesn't run.
He
at
doesn't
all.
run, yeah.
Doesn't run.
So, all right, so we got that, and then Hudson Young's the next big one. What would you do? Did you drop him?
Get rid of him.
Yeah?
Angus Crichton.
I like Hudson Young. I really do.
Oh, this guy's
Well, I
sticking
really
to
do.
it.
I honestly think he's an Origin player.
So what was he?
I just think, bro, he didn't even get the chance. Are you telling me he got the chance, Bill? 20 minutes.
I reckon Philip pulled him off because he was doing nothing.
But 20 minutes, and he didn't even put him back on.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it.
Who would you put there if he doesn't get named?
Crichton.
Bro, Andrew Johns once played Origin, and he was shit.
You don't even start crying in your own club.
Yeah, because whose position is he going to take?
Butcher,
Butcher's good.
the shit one.
They're both good.
No, one of them shit.
Nah, Egan's alright. Well, he's
It's
alright.
Egan. You can't stand him. What do you mean he's alright, bro? What's this guy?
But look, Egan's not the best second round, but you put a brick wall in front of him and say run.
Because
he
you
doesn't
push
have
for
to.
Yes,
Crichton.
but you got
You're pushing
Crichton.
for Crichton. And
So
he
why
can't
don't we
even
pick
fucking
Egan?
break the Roosters
Why
top
don't we pick
13.
Egan? Why don't we pick
'Cause I feel
Egan?
bad for Egan.
Yeah, he can't even crack the 13 at Roosters.
Yeah,
Angus Crichton.
yeah.
And he
So
wants him to crack the 13 at the Blues.
Trent Robertson loves an impact player. Even though he has no impact.
He
but
plays
still-
for like 15 minutes.
You can tell when Billy is pushing.
yeah.
Who would you put? Who would you put there
And where?
in place of Hudson Young
Hudson Young. I won't drop him.
if he was dropped?
You have
Who's
two
dropped?
choices. You have Ola Kawatu and Kolo Matangi.
I like that. That's another Rabbitohs.
I don't want them to do it.
Question: would you drop Liam Martin?
No,
No.
what
No.
the fuck?
You start the little
I think
shit.
Liam Martin starts.
That's why you are behind the camera.
No, I was waiting for your response because I was like, he was actually.
No, we didn't bring him up
Liam
because we
Martin
knew he
starts.
should be there.
Liam Martin starts. I'm just talking about the players who might get dropped.
Hudson Young's gone.
And last one,
Gone.
Pengai.
I'd keep him on the bench.
Okay, so that makes
At
sense.
maximum on bench.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to start him,
I'd
then
get rid.
Yeah.
I like him. I love Pengai. But
He has
get
no
rid.
spot.
Even against the Roosters, he played very well. Like he done the things you want to see from someone.
yeah, even against
He came
Titans,
out.
if he comes as an impact player, he's good.
If,
Yeah, but he
if we
starts
want
for
the
us.
team to be named the way we want it, he has no spot for it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see a spot for him. So that's it, really. So I think we'll drop our Origin teams very, very soon. Okay, so keep an eye out for that video. Okay, keep an eye out for that video. We're not going to do a Queensland one because fuck them. And if you have a problem with that, fuck you. You know who I'm talking to. You. All right? Everyone else, I apologise, all right? But there's some
There's two
people that
people you're
just...
talking to.
Two. They are. I'm not going to name them because they don't deserve that.
Paul Kennan and Greg Alexander.
Yeah, that's exactly. All right, so... And that is it, really. So that's it for the preview. So make sure every Thursday, this is a new thing we're going to do. Drop it every Thursday again. Like I said, right before the footy, you guys get to watch something. Just us talking shit about what we're going to do. So let's just quickly... We're just going to give our tips for the week. Who you got, Titans or Tigers?
I got Tigers.
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 All right. And then we got Raiders, Warriors.
Fuck, I said Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders.
I forgot what I said before.
You said Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, because of 300th game.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Manly, Dolphins.
Manly.
Dolphins.
Manly.
Got Dragons, Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs.
You nearly said Dragons. Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs.
All right, and then you got
It's not that big.
Broncos, Knights.
Broncos.
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 And this is going to be a blowout.
Should be.
There is no way this isn't a blowout. Roosters, Panthers.
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 Roosters.
Melbourne, Sharks.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Sharks.
And then we've got Dogs versus Para.
Para for me, mate.
Yeah, Doggies.
Para with Dylan Brown playing.
All right, so do as you wish with those tips, okay? If you lose any money, don't come running to us. All right? If you get your tips wrong, don't come to us, but we're just telling you who we think's going to win. All right? And
If you
that
get your
is
tips
it.
wrong, we've got an extra tip for you already.
3.
3.5. Anyway, that's it for the podcast. Okay, so again, every Thursday this will drop. Make sure you go to the description below and find our socials. Click on it, follow, like, subscribe, do all that jazzy
Down
stuff. And it's down there.
Is that where it fits?
No, you go down there.
Down there.
Down.
Unless
Alright.
my wife wants to...
Leave us a like. Leave us a like. Subscribe. And again, if we get 10 likes, they still punch on camera.
7.
All right, 7. Okay, we're just hoping, pushing.
If you get 10, Ali jumps in.
Nice. That'll be a turn on. You guys are both turn on me.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. So, again, thank you for watching and have a great week. Peace.